Hello?
Hey, is this Dorcas?
Yes.
Hey, it's Demario.
Hey, Demario.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Listen, before I even get started, is it okay if I record this conversation?
Sure.
Okay, good. All right. Got the handle. So question. I know you've seen everything I've been putting out and everything that's going on and playing out, because I think even some people have been commenting. Well, I don't think a lot of people have been commenting negatively. I just seen a few people say, this is an old story. They was like, she's a bitch. She got money. She got this. And from what I've read, even on today, she didn't get anything.
Right. She still hadn't gotten anything.
Yeah.
She still hadn't paid any of the judgment. She was over judgment. As a matter of fact, it's still accruing interest. So she hasn't been paying anything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. So, okay, from the beginning, tell me your side of all of this, because, Kim was saying, her best friend's been right there. Her best friend did this, her best friend. And I was like, okay, now here's another side of all of this. Now, I'm going to tell you this, because I saw the articles. I saw the how the people responded from his church, which is typical. That's your pastor. You're going to rock and roll with your pastor. But see, like I said in one of my videos, if you know your pastor's done this stuff right here, you're an enabler. You're an enabler. And you're wrong.
And they know, a lot of them know. Trust me, a lot of them know. Now, my angle, I have a little, I come from a little different angle, which of course I stand with Kim, but I've actually known Jones all of my life.
Okay.
He was actually, so we were close. There's the church there, back years ago, the late Bishop W.C. Griffin, granddad, rest his soul, he was the state bishop of New Mexico.
Okay.
And my father, he's a retired pastor, we lived in Mississippi. We would go to Albuquerque every year, and my dad would preach at the convocation until we moved there in 1989. So this is a long history with Metropolitan, Keith Jones, that entire church. So I've known him, close to my family, stayed in my house. I've stayed there, his house. He's traveled with us very close, it's close to my dad's family, everybody. So I've known him, I've known the church members. They've known of all the things that he's done. As a matter of fact, he's just known because Granddad had to silence him a couple times. He was known to sleep around. He slept around with married women, destroyed marriages. It's so much. So it's babies.
So this ain't the first time.
This is not the first time, and it didn't stop with Kim. It's still been going on. There's people in his church, and actually the people that when they kind of figured out I sided with Kim, and it wasn't about me just siding with Kim. Number one, I was siding for right, and I think they kind of felt, well, my loyalty, I guess, should be to him because I've known him. It wasn't even about that. The situation was wrong, and some people tried to come at me kind of like in the beginning as they did her. Well, why did you guys say anything? First of all, we were 16 at the time. My dad was a pastor in Koji. So by us saying anything, she did go to the bishop at the time, Bishop W.C. Green, and she informed them what was going on. They chose to do nothing. So Keith had informed Kim, if she told on them, nobody would do anything. They wouldn't believe her. So I kind of felt like if they're not believing her, if I say anything, this may jeopardize or affect my dad. They may try to retaliate. So they weren't listening to her. They weren't going to listen to me.
Okay.
So I just kind of stayed in the background, kind of supported her. Now, after he married Roz approached me. She didn't like me after she found out, because she knew what was going on prior to her marrying Keith. She knew Keith was messing around. She knew he was messing around with Kim. I remember one night after.
Now, Dorcas, I'm going to say this to you. Now, I guess my birds want to just say amen. But Dorcas is kind of like my play godma. Like, not really, whatever. We're cool. And so I remember, and I'm only just going to say this, is just being honest. They wanted me to do some marketing for them, but they were just kind of leery because they didn't know that if I knew anything about the case or what was going on. And I was like, really, I don't know. But she was like, I just don't want you to, to get in and find out information, then go put it on blast. So I'm glad that I never really got close to them. Not to say anything negative or bad, but I never got in and found out any information. I'm on the outside finding out information because everybody that was on the inside was saying he didn't do anything.
Right. And I'm glad. I told Kim, I said, it's funny now. I said, because even, people that don't know the true story, of course, they're coming at her. Well, why did she's this, she's that? Why did she wait 20 years? No, it was never about money. Kim is not like that at all. She went through the proper chain of command. She reached out to coaching. She submitted the grievance complaint. She did everything by the book. They chose not to handle this. They did so much underhand. I mean, we have all the documents. Everything she has, I have. So I've seen everything. She has documents. Coaches don't even know she has. And that she shouldn't have, but she has everything. She went through the correct chain of command. They chose to do nothing. So it was never about money. She genuinely, she wanted Keith to be held accountable. She wanted him to get some help. And even to this day, it's still a part of her that I want him to get help because he's still a soul. So even with everything that he's done to her, with everything that she's gone through, it's still a part of her that he's still a soul, regardless of everything he's done to me. I still want him to get help. So, it's kind of like I told her, I said, it's funny because even, Kojic, they didn't want to handle this the proper way. So, and even then, Kim never came out and said anything. All the videos, everything that was released online, she never said anything. Even the articles Daily Mail did, she never gave any comments. She never spoke. But people were coming after her. They were attacking her. None of those were her words. These were words from Daily Mail, the news stations in Albuquerque, everybody that put out a story prior to now that she's spoken with Conscious and she's spoken with you. This is the first time she's come out and spoken. So the videos and everything that was leaked, it wasn't her, it wasn't me. Promise to God, it wasn't us. It was some other people that leaked that stuff.
We honestly just started talking last week. We just started talking last week.
So this is the first time she's coming out saying anything. It really is, other than the story they did, who was it, The Insider, they did publish the story maybe a couple months ago, and they did what they did word for word. So for anybody that didn't understand the story, that might have had questions in the beginning, maybe side-eyeing Kim, by reading that article, you would know, okay, this makes a lot of sense now. This is telling everything. This is her side of the story. She told everything word for word from beginning to end. So, I'm sorry, what I was getting back to, I was telling her, I said, you never got to, go to court. They never got to hear this in court behind the scenes. So now, it's kind of like public court. Because these people, they didn't want to do the right thing. It was never about money. And I think the only reason why she got a lawyer was because Kojic got a lawyer. And they came at her. So it was kind of like, we kind of knew, we had kind of heard this is what Kojic does. They do stuff to try to prolong stuff. They try to tire you out. To try to prolong it out so you'll just give up. So at that point, it was kind of like, nope, I'm going to fight this, kind of told her, like, I stand with you. I know it's hard. I know it's challenging. But number one, you're exposing yourself. So I'm so proud of her because she's never played the victim. She took part of, even though she was younger, he was older, that was still her choice, regardless of whether, you know what I mean? So she's always taken responsibility. I know when he sent that video to that baby, it was just kind of like, no, this is wrong. And let's be honest, Demario. If she had not said anything, then she would have been a bad mother. She would have been this, she would have been that. So either way, had she not said anything, Child Protective Services needs to come get her daughter. But now that she said something, people are still attacking her. So it's like, what? Come on, people. Like, what? I'm confused.
Right, exactly.
Because she's damned if she do it, she's damned if she doesn't.
If she had, now this how this would have played out. If she hadn't have said anything, she would have neglected her daughter. She would have been a bad mama. She would have been all of that. Because if all of this time she said nothing and this man actually raped her daughter and this happened to her, this would have made her look horrible.
Right.
And I don't think they're really looking at that. They're just looking at the fact that, oh, you told on a bishop? Why would you tell on a bishop? You should have just kept your mouth closed. And I'm so tired of that. Everybody want to keep their mouth closed. This is ridiculous.
And I look at it too, Demario, like, wow, what if this was your daughter or your sister or your granddaughter?
Oh,
even looking at the bishop, just how they handle everything. It's like, what if this had hit home? How would you feel? Would you videos. She has audio clips of him talking about bishops, him sitting up in meetings, recording from the pulpit, talking about different bishops. I mean, this man has put his mouth on everybody.
Oh, but see, what they fail to realize is I got some of the audio. Kim gave me some of the audio. I got the documentation that I don't even believe has gone public. But it
hasn't. A lot of that stuff has not gone public. You're getting a lot of stuff you're getting tomorrow is exclusive. So, look, thank God that William McRae didn't. That's another story, because I had my little run-in with him, too, because I didn't like how he did what he did. But I'm glad I said, I'm glad that, Demario and Larry and Constance, they picked this up. I said, because at the end of the day, they're the ones coming out, they're standing up against all this foolishness. Because everybody else is just condoning it. And it's not okay. This is not okay. So I'm proud of her for finally coming out. I told her from day one, I said, you never had to defend the truth. I said, the truth will stand on its own. And she's been through a lot. She's come a long way. She's been in counseling. She's had her daughter in counseling. She's been through a lot. But I'm proud of her, because I know she's not where she was a couple years ago when this first happened. She's not that same person today. It's still a process, but she's not that same person today.
So, okay, this is my question, because I was watching the news article, and she has clippings of herself. I don't know if maybe it's her in the hotel room with him. Is that her?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's her. That met. As a matter of fact, it was a meeting. Don't quote me on this. I don't remember which meeting, but I know she had gotten a picture of his cross. He had some Nugenics in the bag, some condoms. So he didn't know she was recording it. So she just kind of paying the room. Yes, that was her in the room, in the bed.
Okay.
And he wasn't aware, of course, that she was recording it, but yes.
Well, sometimes...
And so he actually had other church members there. At this particular time, he had other church members there in other rooms. I'm not going to mention any names. They were there staying at that same hotel. So they weren't even aware of what he was doing.
Okay, Kim is sending me these pictures of her and her daughter. Okay. Yeah, this has gotten so far out of hand that it's just absolutely ridiculous. And the silly part about all of this is they're not. I mean, like they may do something now, but even like the recording that I did while I was on live earlier, this man said he would beat his wife's ass.
Right.
I'm like,
he talks about Roz like a dog, Demario. He does. I'm still trying to. Well, I know why he mad at her, but it's just like, dude, why would you? If you're gonna do what you're gonna do, don't talk about your wife. But he's dogged her. Talked about her hygiene. Talked about just some of everything.
Why was he mad at her?
I have no idea. I really feel like that was an arranged marriage again, because like I said, Roz knew. Like I was saying, it was after a meeting. I forgot. I know I was like 17, 18 years old. All of us had went out. My family, Keith and Roz, had went out to eat. And Keith had gotten up and went to the restroom. So Roz kind of cornered me. And she was like, you need to tell your best friend to quit writing my husband. Quit calling my house. So I just looked at her and I said, just between you and your husband. I don't have nothing to do with that. I stayed out of it. I didn't say anything. And from that moment, Roz didn't really, she was kind of phony, fake phony with my parents. She kind of acted like she, whatever. But from that moment on, it was just kind of like, well, you need to talk to your best friend and tell her, I'm not in this. You need to talk to your husband. So I told her. You need to talk to your husband.
Because I know she's not going to be mad at me after this. I know she's going to be mad at me after this. But the thing about it is, it's like, why would you condone this foolishness knowing all the stuff that he's done.
Right.
And then...
And she's had people come to her in the church and tell her, you know, that he slept with their wives and just different things like that. It's people in his church now that he's still messing with.
Wow.
I mean, he hasn't stopped. That's the thing. It didn't, like I said, we told Kim, it was like, you just open Pandora box. It's not just about you. It's about so many others that are even, you know, that won't say nothing. Even some of them tried to come after her. They tried to attack her. I mean, it's just a bunch of crazy. And now, some of the people in the church that took up for Jones in the beginning, some of them they're kind of seeing. He's lost quite a bit of members because it took them a while to kind of really see. You know, they believed him in the beginning, but they started to see other things like, wow, you know, this man really is. He's a narcissist.
Mm-hmm. You know, I really realize now that I think it was a good thing that they did not use me to do anything for them. Me personally, I think so, because had I had got a hold of this a long time ago, I would have did the same thing, because I think it's ridiculous. And I always say this, as a pastor, as a bishop, whoever you are, you have a responsibility to people. And if you don't, I mean, I wouldn't be tripping. I really wouldn't trip about him if he was a single man.
Right.
But you're married, talking about your wife like this, and you see nothing wrong with it. Like, nothing wrong with it. That's a problem.
Right.
But then
I agree.
they want to make Kim to be the whore, Kim to be the bitch.
Right.
Kim, she's a homewrecker. I'm like, wait a minute. I see 3 people playing a part in this.
Right.
The bishop, the pastor, who should already know better and be like, no, this is wrong, I shouldn't do this. But the wife to sit back knowing, because you said she came to you. For the wife to know that this was going on and still don't do nothing, that's a problem. Which lets me know you're going to play your position.
Exactly.
You're going to play your position than anything else. And then for this man to even say on the recording that I played this morning, he's going to say, oh, something about she ruined something or something like that. And
his birthday. I think it was his birthday celebration. I think him. Yeah. Right.
And I'm going to beat her ass. And I'm like, oh, wow.
That's him.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me do this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. So tell me.
I think it's the perfect. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so from the time that you all, I guess, met up, because this is why I want to get to this part. From the time you guys met up or went to go take him to the hotel, how did that come about? From like
okay, so this was, I want to say 95, and it was convocation time, and of course we're, like I said, we're family, so me and Kim, and we met that summer. Kim and I met 95 the summer at AIM, so we had met like a few months prior to that. Okay. So convocation, we hooked up. I think she was at the hotel with her godmother, the one that was kind of facilitating some things for Jones. My dad dropped me off at the hotel. Me and her, we hung out for a little bit, and I want to say Keith called her and asked her, don't quote me on it, but just said he had to go do some things and we want to come with him. So he came and got us. We went to, it was a DoubleTree, because it wasn't that far from the old Metropolitan location at the time. So I drove. It was a Infinity, and I want to say Kim still has pictures. She has pictures of me when we were at the gas station getting gas that day. So we went to the hotel. And her got out. So I'm still parked in front of the DoubleTree. So they go in, and I'm sitting out there. It's like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. So I ain't think nothing of it because I'm 16. I'm just, that wasn't in my mind because, of course, I didn't think nothing of that sort would happen. So one of the DoubleTree workers comes out because I'm parked in the front. Where you park in the front and you go in and check in. I'm parked in the front. One of the workers comes out and asks me, could I move the car? clothes are kind of,
Shifted.
you know, shifted. Her dress was a little shifted, but I'm still like, okay, no, you know, I don't know. You know, I didn't say anything. We ended up going back to the church. And, no, we went and got gas. We ended up going back to the church, and I don't remember she told me that day, but like I said, I never thought anything of it. And then from that point on, it would be a couple times where I would mention something about Kim to Keith, and he would try to play it off like, oh, it's nothing there. So we didn't discuss Kim because I tried a couple times to try to bring up, you know, certain little things, just kind of see what he would say. But he would never say anything to me about them. So even then, it was a lot of people in that state that knew DeMario. They knew the relationship that was going on between Kim and Keith, and they still stayed even to this day. Like, you knew the situation. So if you you condoning this mess, you knew this girl was telling the truth. Because some actually knew. They knew what was going on. They knew he was 29, 30, 31, she was 50. They knew. They knew everything. Not everything, but they knew what was going on between them. Chose to say nothing. They still stayed there because they wanted to pastor this church. They wanted this position. They wanted that. So they didn't say anything because they felt like, oh, if I say something, he's not going to, you know, he's not going to let me pastor this church. He's not going to do such and such. So it's been a whole lot of just crazy.
So these
people
were
knew.
superintendents. These were people. So basically, people that wanted church. These are like superintendents and people like that.
Maybe not superintendents, but it was people that at the time, because at the time they were a little bit older than us. So as the years progress, you know, they're older, they're at that stage where they can pastor, they can be in that type of position. So even back then, the people I'm speaking of that were pretty close to us, and still, even when this stuff came out, they reached out to Kim to try to say, are you okay? You know, trying to check on her, I guess, to see if she was okay. But it's like, dude, you still there. You still supporting this Negro.
Right.
For a position, for a title. But you want to check on Kim to see, you know, if she's okay and how's everything going. Like, quit it. Stop it. Because y'all knew. Y'all knew.
Wow.
I mean, she went through, I know it was a time when she went through, DeMario, she went through a phase, I want to say maybe 17, 18, 19, when she was cutting herself. She was depressed. She was, yeah.
She was doing what?
She was cutting herself. Oh. She was doing, you know, things to herself because it was just, I mean, he manipulated her. I saw, you know, comments where, how could you stay for 20 years? That's not, no, she was a child. And let's be honest, I'm a 16-year-old girl, and it's an older man I may have a crush on. And for him, as a 16-year-old, of course, my mind is not developed at the same level as a 29, 30-year-old, but it's flattering. An older man, oh, he, you know, he's taking interest in me. That's flattering. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But to cross that line, he knows better because you're more mature. So you know better than to cross that line. But as a young girl, I'm sure she, you know, I'm flattered. He's older. I got a crush on him. Blah 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 blah. No, but he took advantage of that.
That too. I said when you're that age, I said you would consider that like flattery. Like, oh my God, he's cute. He's a this,
right.
He's a that. And I mean, it doesn't make it right, but I've seen this happen a lot of times, and not just in church, but I've seen this happen in the school system.
Right.
And I mean, even in the school system, see, this is what bothers me about the church. In the school system, when they found out that this happened, they fired him and they took him to court. Now they ain't fire him. He's still operating. And everybody's saying, oh, it's a lie. But how is it a lie when you got all the proof?
Exactly. Now, through the years, DeMario, she did try to leave Keith alone. Like, she went, I know it was one span, for years. Like, she wouldn't contact, it was him. He was always the one reaching out. I know he got upset when she got married. He got upset, he didn't like the fact that she got married. And I don't know if she sent that email, but he was pretty much, you know, telling her, basically it was okay for him to move on, because she did kind of question him. You know, it's okay for you to move on, for you to get married, but I can't move on. I can't move on with my life and get married. He was upset about that. He was upset that she got married and moved on with her life, but nigga, you married. So it was years. That's why, you know, it wasn't 20 years consecutive.
Like your wife.
Right. So it wasn't just 20 years straight. It was, you know, it might have been a couple years here. Then they didn't talk for a while. But she left him alone. She was the one that stopped communicating. He kept reaching out.
And I'm going to tell you something.
And this man, when I'm telling you, this man was paying, I mean, you got a whole wife tomorrow, but you paying bills, you taking trips, and she wasn't the only one. So where is this money coming from? Because you're not making that kind of money. So is the church paying for all this?
But you know what's crazy is he's not the only bishop that's doing this.
Oh, you're right. Exactly. And it's sad because my dad's a bishop. He's a retired bishop, and it's like I hear people, oh, these jack-rag pastors, all they do is take your money and sleep. And I'm like, I get it, but my dad wasn't the one. You know what I mean? I'm caught in the middle because I'm like, my dad was one of the real ones. But I get it. I mean, now it's just who doesn't have a side chick? Who's not sleeping with who? You don't know who's doing who nowadays. And I think even with Kojic, and I know we broke off back when I was 12 because it was just like, my dad didn't want to deal with that stuff anymore. But it was like, even back then, these men my mom used to tell me they would go to meetings and these bishops, they had girlfriends. And so if the wives tried to speak up, it was like, you know, the women knew to hush, not to say anything. A lot of the wives knew that their husbands had girlfriends, but they couldn't say anything.
All right, everybody was
they had to play that role. Right.
Well,
this has been going on for years. This is nothing new. So I think now is the perfect time. Now is the perfect time with all this other stuff. I told Kim, I said, this is the perfect time. I said, all this other stuff coming out and, you know, the Mario Conchas and Larry exposing this stuff, this is the perfect time. Now is your time to talk. Now is your time to present all this stuff they are not aware that you even have, that you shouldn't even have your fingers on.
Right.
Where these men tried to backtrack and cover their steps, this man wrote a letter and admitted. First he tried to say he didn't know Jara, he didn't know Kim like that. It was a different stuff, but then he turns around and he admits. But yeah, we had a relationship. Yeah, which one is it?
Because, I mean, even
and then he mentions that the video, it was in bad taste. Really? In bad taste?
That's not bad taste.
Oh, how do you see a 6-year-old as being sexy? And she's innocent. She loved that man. She didn't understand after the fact, you know, why we can't talk to him. She would ask him, well, why can't I talk to Bishop? I want to talk to Bishop. She didn't understand why, you know, she couldn't talk to him anymore, why there wasn't, you know, some type of relationship, type of community. She didn't understand. So it's been a lot. Like I said, I'm proud of her because she hungry. I'm so proud of her because a lot of people won't expose themselves. It wasn't about. I mean, think about it. Again, she never came. She's never dogged him. She might have said he's a liar. He's but she didn't ever come out and call him the names he's called her. She's done all this. She's this. She's that. Kim has never done that. But she's exposed herself so she can get some healing.
Hello.
So she can, you know, protect her daughter, make sure her daughter doesn't go through this.
And I'm glad she did because at the end of the day, like, that's your child. And I would do the same thing if it was mine. Well, see, no, I'd probably be in jail, so that's a whole different story. Because me personally, matter of fact, where's the little baby's daddy?
He lives in the same state that they're in. He's not far from where Kim and them stay. So he's in Texas.
So okay, so has he said anything about this?
Well, so he wasn't involved in her life not until recently. I want to say when the information came out, even though he wasn't active in Jara's life, but there was no communication with Kim. He tried to come at Kim, well, you had my daughter around this man, woo, 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 whatever. She was like, well, wait a minute. You never came to me. You're going by what you're hearing out in the street.
Right.
You read this article. You never called me and said, hey, you know, what's going on? I saw this article, woo, 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 whatever. He never did that. He came at her like, you had my daughter around this man. And at that time, he still never stepped up. Like I said, he just stepped up as of in Jara's mind. So he tried to come at her like, well, you had my daughter around. She was like, No, you know, she was around him, but once this situation came about, I immediately, I stopped that. And I remember when she sent me that video, the day she sent it, I was like, wait a minute. I'm scratching my head like, nah, he didn't say that. I said, Kim, well, maybe he didn't realize what he was saying. I said, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, well, even if he didn't mean that, you know, sometimes you talk and stuff slip out that you didn't intend for it to come out. But I'm like, he could have kind of retracted, like, wait a minute, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. Let me fix that. I said, he didn't do none of that. Because I was really scratching my like, no, he didn't say that. I'm like, wait a minute, no.
But wait, even for him to even tell Kim that he would wait for her to become 18 years old to date her, that right there?
Exactly.
No, bro.
And then he told Jara he wanted to get her a phone because there were certain things that, you know, he needed to talk to her about, you know, that basically he didn't want Kim to know that he was communicating with Jara about. So this thing, had she kept that going on, DeMario, things that he could have mentioned to Jara and she never said to Kim, how that could have led to something else. How it could have led to him doing something to Jara. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Had she not stopped it.
But see, people don't feel that there's nothing wrong with it. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I gotta go next week to the meeting, and I know some people gonna feel some type of way. But my thing is this: honestly, do you mean to honestly tell me that you all are okay with a grown ass man flirting and making passes at a 6-year-old little girl, telling this little girl that she looks sexy basically in her drawers? You mean you think that this shit is okay? I can't see. This is what makes me just really, and I'm a PK. I've been in this thing my entire life. You mean to tell me you're all right with the fact that this man is doing all these things, and you will sit back and act like the person that's talking about it is wrong when you know about it and you ain't saying nothing? That was my issue with Earl Carter. Earl Carter, you knew that this stuff was going on, and yet and still you didn't say nothing.
Now I do believe this, DeMario. I do believe, and I know you know what I'm about. I know you know where I'm coming from. I think, or I know, they've all those bitches. I'm not saying all of them, but it's a lot of dirt on all of them, and each one of them know.
Absolutely.
Allegedly, because we've seen. I don't know if you've seen the video. I know at one time Blake didn't want, some of the information released. There was a video of Jones and another male in the video having sexual intercourse.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
So allegedly it was supposed to be Jones and I'm trying to remember if that was supposed to be Blake or, because it was somebody recording it. And that video, so you hadn't seen that?
No.
Okay, we're going to get that to you.
No.
Yes. So then we were like, okay, so this is why nobody wants to say anything, because all y'all have dirt on each other.
Oh.
So if we come against you, then you can release, you can rat us out. Yes, it was a video. Jones tried to say it wasn't him, but come on, we know them stubby fingers. Kim know that body. That was him in that video.
That was who in that video?
And let me just put alleged. Jones. Let me just say alleged, because I don't want nobody coming after me, but we're going to have to get you that video.
Okay.
So as a matter of fact, there was a guy that came out. I want to say he went to Blake and tried to extort. He was like, if you don't give me X amount of dollars, you hadn't heard about that? He was going to release the video. Yes, Mario. It's so much to this. Like, it was so much other stuff was exposed. We found out a whole bunch of other stuff. Yes. So it's a video, butt naked, Jones, getting it from the back. Yes.
With who?
We got to send you the clip and let you see. Kim didn't tell you about that? It's so much. She was kind of like, man, she said, I got to kind of refresh my, she said, because this has been a while back, it's been so much. Yes. All kind of stuff was coming out of mine. I'm like, these people just don't know what this girl has, what type of documentation, what type of proof she has. And now that y'all couldn't pay her to hush her up, which the smart thing she's not that type of person, so she wouldn't have taken all hush money. But had they just handled it and maybe had her sign a gag order that she couldn't talk about it. But now, hey, y'all didn't want to do that because y'all thought, oh, she ain't got nothing. It's just our word against her. This girl has everything.
She has everything.
She has. You remember back in the day when they had the Yahoo, was it the two-way, the messenger? Yep. She still has documentation from then, Mario. This man, Keith Jones, was still using the same email account that he's using today. And that's how she was, I think the bishops was finally able to, because when she initially reached out to them to kind of, let them know what was going on, they never responded. When she included an email that he used 20 years ago, he was still using that same email. That's when they wanted to respond. That's when they were, okay, well, let's see what's going on. Same email. This man has the same number from 20-some years ago. So he hadn't tried to switch, nothing up. Yeah, but it's a video. It's a video, and we got like a 10-second slip because the guy he wanted Blake to he threatened Blake if he didn't pay him a certain amount of money, he was gonna release this video. And we was kind of like, well, where you come from? What do you get out of this?
Wait a minute. Wait. Because I asked you this question before. So, in the video...
it's allegedly Jones receiving...
From Blake.
Looks like Blake from the back. You can't see the faces, but come on now. I'm going to say it later. I know that's Jones. That's Jones. That's Jones receiving. But we got to get this clip, baby. Can't make this stuff up. We cannot make this stuff up.
Oh, sweet Lord.
And I want to say, the Mario Jonathan Bernard.
Yeah.
Did he release? Okay, years ago. I think did he play a clip of that? Of course, they couldn't play, the whole thing. I think it was the way he was able to kind of, I don't know if it was a still shot or maybe a snippet of the video. He played that years ago. Somebody did it online. But, of course, they had to take that stuff down. Because I want to say it was flagged. But, yep, there's a video. And so we were like, okay, this is why they keep saying, oh, we're going to handle it. But then y'all holding secret meetings and now y'all putting out letters. Oh, well, we, blaming it on the lawyer, or he doesn't know protocol, or we didn't do this the correct way. We didn't, just all kind of mess. Like it doesn't make sense. This girl has proof. She has proof. And then this man, he admitted it. He finally admitted he didn't have a choice. He had to come clean. But they didn't sit him down. Supposedly, this man was still up preaching because they would Metropolitan would stream their services weekly. This man was still up behind the pulpit, Mario, when he was supposed to be suspended. He was still up behind the pulpit. But do you think Kojic, they followed up on that? No. So he wasn't never truly suspended. They might have brought Macklin in, and of course, I don't know if she sent the letter where the church, I don't know if it was the board, the trustee board, they sent a letter to Blake and them stating that, Macklin, he's got outside kids and blah, 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 blah. You sending him here. I don't know if she sent that letter to you. Or the church board tried to come back, basically at, you guys are trying to come in and attack our pastor, but, I'm sorry. Did I lose you?
No, I'm still here. I'm just listening.
Okay, I don't know if she sent you that letter because it was a letter from Metropolitan Board. Basically, they was going hard at the bishops, the Kojic bishop. You sending Macklin in, and this man got outside kids, and the bishop mentioned about child support for his outside kids that you want to send him in, and attack our pastor about this mess here. Yeah, there was a letter that they sent to Blake. So I don't know if you have that, but we do have that.
Okay. To be honest with you, it blows my mind because it's like it's like no one wants to do anything about this. Like no one wants to do anything about this. And you know what? I remember saying this a couple years ago when I was at Convocation. I said, I don't feel the spirit. It's nothing going on. And we're coming here shouting and dancing. And it's something that's not right. And I hadn't been in the whole year to Convocation. And it's like all of this stuff that comes out. Like last year, they was trying to say that Daryl Hines had a baby out of wedlock.
Right, I remember that.
Come to find out, it was not Daryl Hines. They was trying to get Daryl Hines on some stuff, and it was actually Bishop Gaylord in Florida. And then no one ever got up to apologize publicly. No one said anything. No one said, I apologize to Bishop Hines. And Bishop Hines still had to get up and apologize. I mean, not apologize, but get up and officiate certain things. And I'm just like, how do y'all do this? How
they had put out a story that Hines and Gaylord, they were sleeping with the same woman.
They were sleeping with the same one. Yeah, they were sleeping with the same one. I got the documents.
Okay.
I haven't had time to do anything because we've been dealing with this ignorant nigga, William McCray.
Right.
So it's like so much stuff. I'm just like, oh wow. Like wow.
Like, and if I see him again on the street, I saw him a couple of years back at Bishop Phelps Church, and I approached him. And at the time he had the story, I approached him. I informed him of who I was, and he made it seem like, oh, yes, you know, I'm an advocate, blah, 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 blah.
That nigga's not an advocate for nobody.
Right. I'm gonna release her story shortly. We went on. We were on the phone. There was a conversation. Kim was on the phone with McCray. I got on. We got into it. He blocked us. He blocked us from going on his little site because we was going in. And I want to say I'm not caught up on all the videos yet with Kim, but most of them I know. You know, Jones had rented him a van. And I want to say McCray kept that van. It was almost 2 months because they came after Jones. He owed like over $5,000 for that van. They wanted that van. McCray had driven that van back to Atlanta. And the company had come after Jones. It was like over $5,000 he owed them. He kept that van. It was over a month. It was about 2 months. And so they had to try to track, McCray down, track that van down and get it back. But he sure did. And it was another person from Jones Church at the time. McCray tried to reach out, and he tried to extort him. If you don't give me X and X amount of dollars for my car, blah, 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 I'm going to release this story on you. And this person was like, hey, I don't have no money to give you. I'm not giving you nothing. Do what you need to do.
Wow.
But McCray knew. I'm like, if I ever see him again, and I know I'm the type of person, I don't know if Kim's gonna be mad at me. It don't even matter because I've always been the protector. I'm the one when she wasn't speaking and people was coming at her. It was like, and I know now you can't respond to everybody because everybody don't have all the facts. Some things I just think if you don't know all the facts, certain things you just shouldn't say. But in the beginning, it was like people just really go, oh, she's a whore, she's a woman scorned, she's destroying this man, and I felt like I had to go, I had to respond to everybody because I'm protecting her because she went through so much with that. So it was like McCray was like, nigga, if I see you on the street, I'm mollywopping you all up and down.
Let me tell you,
25, 75, 20 in every place,
Darkest, when I tell you that's I told Bishop Matthews, I said, because he said, if I see William, to call him so he can call the police. I said, I don't want to see him because I'm afraid if I see him, I'm going to beat that ass. I want him to walk past me like he don't see me, and I'm going to snatch him by that leather wig and just get him on that floor and just wear him out. Because
fly down Atlanta, I'll pick you up and we can pull up together.
No, I'm talking about St. Louis.
And double team and say, oh, okay.
I'm talking about because my thing is this. You've been doing, people don't understand that he's been doing things at me for years for no reason.
Oh, wow.
You don't have a reason to not, okay, let me calm down. You don't have a reason to not like me. You just don't. Anybody who's progressive or liked or doing, you know, people kind of like are fond of, you don't like them because you feel like you need to get all the spotlight. And I'm a vlogger, so then you have an issue. So it's been always that he's always been throwing shots at me and bringing up my family and all kind of stuff. And I'm like, dude, why do you keep bringing up my family? Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, you're not going to make me feel some type of way, but you're going to make me beat your ass. That's what you're going to make me do. But again, you know, I don't want to catch nothing and I don't want to go to jail. Cause yeah, praise the Lord. Anywho, that's how I feel about that. That's honestly how I feel about it. It's all wrong. And they've been using McCray for years. And to realize the extent that people have gone to hush up so many stories is absolutely ridiculous. And everybody's saying to me, oh, Mario, be careful. And I'm like, if you guys are telling me to be careful, that means y'all know what the fuck is going on, but y'all choose to be quiet.
Oh, wait, check this out. So we were told from somebody that's, of course, close to the insider, the board, not going to mention no names, that Kojic has an account. I don't know if you've heard about this. It's a specific account set aside to handle cases like Kim's and different. It's an account with millions of dollars in it because they expect this stuff. They know what's going on. They know stuff is going to come out, so they have a specific account set aside just to pay victims, just to pay people from lawsuits and stuff. I don't know if you heard about that.
No, I've never heard about that.
Yes, they have an account set aside just for that.
But Dorcas, here's my thing. I've never asked for nothing. Even as a vlogger, like I'm not coming out to the church for money. I just want y'all to be accountable.
Right.
Like, for real. Like, y'all should pay Kim. You should. Calm down. Please calm down. It's not okay. Now, again, I don't know nothing about this account. I don't have, and I ain't even trying to find out, but I just think that it sounds just like the Catholic Church. It's a whole bunch of mess going on and nobody wants to fix it, but they'll keep these people in position and they'll still won't do nothing about it. And they may even pay the victims off.
Right.
It's dumb.
And you know what's sad, Mario? They have all this money, all the money that Kojic gets in yearly, monthly from these reports. What's sad about this organization is the second largest or first largest African American. We have no schools. We have no banks. We have nothing to give back. When you have pastors that, I remember when my dad 20 years ago got into, and we were Kojic at the time, he got into an accident, hit 3 horses. Do you know Kojic showed up at the hospital ICU because it was put out that my dad wasn't going to make it. These men showed up in black suits like they was some men in black walking up in there to see if my dad had passed because they were going to try to step in and swoop my dad's church up. But they didn't know, little did they know, my dad's church was chartered. But we didn't see these people until it was time to pay them dues. And my dad was like, I can't keep doing this. Our church we pay the largest amount of dues from our district every year. We don't see these people. We don't fellowship. We don't nothing. But the minute they thought he was about to die, they was going to swoop in and get the church. So then what was going to happen to my mother? Everything was going to be taken, the legacy that my dad built from the ground up. I mean, we don't have anything no, I don't know if they have scholarship, but it's no schools, it's no banks, there's nothing to put back into the community to help us advance, to help us do anything else but just get a title. That's all they're concerned about. But all this money, all these millions of dollars, these people are getting in. What are they doing with this money? Tricking it off?
Paying off.
And they're not doing anything for the church, nothing for the community.
That's it. And see, I feel like this. I look at it like this. I mean, I don't think that everybody in the church is wrong or is doing some crazy stuff, but it's amazing that they see it and know about it and won't do nothing.
Don't do a thing.
They won't do nothing.
Now, there were some bishops that did reach out to Kim. They were sympathetic. I can tell not everybody on the board was condoning this mess. There were a couple that were reaching out, it's like, no, we don't stand for this. We don't, but I guess it was only certain things they could they could do, and I don't know if they were informed of everything. But she did have a couple that just kind of reached out and that, just that kept checking on her, to see how she was doing, but that just really reached out to let her know, like, no, this is not okay. We got to do something about this. So I do believe it's not the organization itself, it's the people in it. Not all, but it's just the ones in it that just they're making the organization a thing. And I've grown up coaching. My dad, I have a lineage of pastors and stuff in my family. They all came up coaching, but I'm not even coaching now. I left coaching 20 years. I'm embarrassed. And it's not just coaching, it's other churches too, but it's just like, is this what it's come to? Like, it's a fashion show. It's there's no power, there's no God in any of this. Everybody wants to be seen, everybody wants a title, it has nothing to do with God. And it's sad. You have so many people that have turned away from the church because of stuff like this. And these souls, the thing is, like, at the end of the day, do you not realize these souls you're going to be responsible for? You're going to be held accountable for? You're supposed to be a shepherd. And you allow these people, you allow families to be destroyed. Just so many women, just not even women, kids. You destroy so many lives. People don't want to hear about God. Don't want to step foot in the church because some of the things that these people have done. And it's sad.
I have a question. Now this gonna sound weird. Maybe I'll ask that when I'm not recording.